Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, from the time when Azimio la Umoja started their People's Baraza, they have been always organized. You check around from Nairobi to Western, back to Nairobi, you go to Lower Eastern, whichever area they have reached, they were all organized, including even when they were in Mount Kenya. Well organized. Until yesterday, when they had an event at Amalemba in Kakamega County, it was the first time we were seeing some kind of disagreement or disruption in the same event. And that was evidently clear when the Roots Party leader, George Wajackoyah, got the microphone to speak. He exposed something that most of us were not aware about. And first of all, I wanted to listen to Wajackoyah. Then from there, we are going to understand from where Wajackoyah is coming from and where he's heading to, and who is this person trying maybe to block or to pull back George Wajackoyah from staying around the ODM leader and of course to extend the Azimio Party leader Raila Amolo Odinga.
Na leo sina furaha. Mnajua Simba ikiwa mahali tunatunyani mahali ingine. Mnaelewa mwelewi? Wewe kama umeserve tamu yako kwenda nyumbani. Mtu kama mimi ni mtu wa kuchezea. Mtu akitaka ngumi tunaanza kupigana ngumi. Mimi sijakuja kuchukua bibi yako, kwenda kabisa. Mheshimiwa, mimi sitaki kujiaibisha mbele ya mtoto wa Jaramogi. Na sitaki kujiaibisha mbele ya mama Mata. Na sitaki kujiaibisha mbele ya Mheshimiwa Kalonzo Musyoka. Na sitaki kujiaibisha mbele ya Mheshimiwa Eugene Wamalwa. Mimi ni Simba vile mnaona hivi. Na mimi siwezi kukalia kwa kichwa na takataka. Mnaelewa mwelewi? Mimi niliposimama kura nilitembea kidete. Mimi nimekuja Azimio kusaidia mzee Raila Amolo Odinga kama mwenyekiti wa Roots Party. Mimi ni principal, mnasikia msikii? Katika mesa hii kuna Raila president na principal namba 1. Kweli rongo? Kunaye Kalonzo Wiper kama principal namba ngapi? Kuna Eugene Wamalwa na kunao bwana Kereini. Na mimi ni principal, siwezi mnataka niseme? Nitawacha hiyo, si ndio? Na mimi nataka kuambia hivi. Mimi nimekuja kwa Mheshimiwa Raila because nimeona mbele. Mimi nimekuja kusoma discipline ya mzee. Mimi nimekuja kwa shule ya mzee. Na sitaruhusu ndugu yoyote. Semeni ndugu, sitaruhusu ndugu yoyote. Sitaruhusu ndugu yoyote kukuja kukaa kwa kichwa yangu. Hawawezi. Na Mheshimiwa Baraza, wewe ndio gavana tunajua hapa. Ninajua unapewa mambo mingi hapa. Kuna watu wanakupinga hapa, wengine wataki kurudisha magari ya county, wengine na plot utolewe usubuhi. Mimi nitasimama na wewe na lazima niseme. Nikiendelea, ningependa tena kumuomba Mheshimiwa Baraza ya kwamba Kakamega Forest iko na nyoka. Na KWS, Kenya Wildlife Society, iko na leseni. Watu wakilia mambo ya unga, tunaweza kuenda tukaharvest nyoka zetu hapa tukauza. Na mshukuru tena gavana wa Baringo ameanza hiyo. Alafu efovulana bwenano kubetano msala mungomuno ta. Shughuli no mkuombera ko la kasi jina. Nibulana kuli nenzaka efuniko la kasi jina. Nonyola mama mkolorie. Mulolanga ruwaru ninga mshala mno. Mama nyembwa ni shindu shina. Mama nyomlosi ni shindu shina. Mama no mdo kundu kwa kufuimba ni kundu shina. Mumbulanga nasho mumbulanga atawe. Ikura itanga ni ya baba. Munaelewa? Sitasema mengi, lakini next time nikienda mkutano, I want to be recognized as a principal. Thank you.
Now we are continuing with the Punchline discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. In as much as Azimio is organized, it is also good we talk about some of the emerging issues within Azimio la Umoja. So the big question on this panel today is that who was blocking George Wajackoyah and for what reason? Now, going deeper into the words that George Wajackoyah mentioned, when you talk about when someone has retired, he has to go home in peace, it means he was addressing a governor who had already served 2 terms. And of course, we are in Western region. George Wajackoyah has no any problem with anyone in other region. Being a lawyer, his fight starts right away from home. That means he was talking about the former Kakamega governor, Wycliffe Oparanya. So, seemingly, the person who was organizing that event, it was the current Kakamega governor, Fernandes Baraza, FCPS. But like Oparanya was trying to take over the organization of that event. He wanted to own it. But Wajackoyah was here. That's why I went further to mention to George, to Baraza that you have to be the governor of Kakamega and take over the leadership. So Oparanya was trying to own the event. But then we have the governor there who is still silent, and we have other leaders in attendance in this event. So that is the problem. And seemingly, Oparanya is blocking George Wajackoyah, maybe with some reasons here. And I will mention them. And this fight is going to an extent and to bring in even Eugene Wamalwa. We have to say the truth. What Oparanya is learning is that George Wajackoyah is coming in Azimio as a party leader. Therefore, he qualifies to be a principal in Azimio la Umoja. Then Eugene Wamalwa comes in as a principal because, again, he's a party leader. For those who remember, 2 weeks ago, the leadership of DAPK was now transferred to Eugene Wamalwa. Now he's fully the party leader. So Eugene and George Wajackoyah comes in as principal. Just the same way Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula were principal in NASA. But then Oparanya is left just to remain in ODM party as a deputy party leader. So Oparanya is trying to fight for that space. He would want to be that face of Western region in Azimio. But again, he comes in ODM umbrella. So the people who will carry that bigger face of Azimio, seemingly according to how Oparanya is interpreting this, it is Eugene Wamalwa and George Luchiria Wajackoyah. That is where this fight is coming from. But then, one thing I will tell Governor Oparanya, because he has been a good person, of course, even maintaining ODM, he has been doing well, is that the day he will try to fight Raila Amolo Odinga maybe in Western, he will go the same way ANC party has gone. ANC was growing, it was big, it had more than 16 members of parliament, including a nominated. It had even a nominated senator, then a senator. But from the time they went against Raila, they lost everything, and all those members are back in ODM. So Oparanya might want to take credit when ODM make a win in Western. But what he should know is that still those people who are winning, they are winning because they are using the name of Raila Odinga. If you try his own way, he will be naked, just like ANC party now. So in as much he would want to fight the other leaders in Western region, he might not win that war. Let him allow everyone to be on the table. Na kai pale chini ya ODM party, he will go far. let him not make this unnecessary fight, because then that means when you start fighting within the Azimio la Umoja, then you are opening the war to other people. The outsiders will get chance to come in, and they will start funding other people within that Azimio la Umoja to cause unnecessary mayhem in the coalition. We don't want to go into that direction, because people will see, oh, so Wajackoyah is being fought, so he's vulnerable. Or any other individual, including Eugene and other people. So someone will get a chance, because you have already opened a war within. Every support is needed in Azimio. Because even if we go with the fake numbers that Wafula Chebukati announced, the difference between Raila and Ruto, according to Chebukati, it was 300,000 votes. So every vote is very important if it can go to that extent. Because that's the formula they used to give victory to William Ruto. 300,000. So every vote is very important. And every support in Azimio is just important. So you see, he made George Wajackoyah to go to an extent of now attacking him, because he could not stomach that kind of treatment he was subjected to. And you see, to some extent, even the Jeshi la Baba were not given enough time to address the people. Because these were the youth who are supposed to agitate for the reason why the youth in this country should come out and fight for their space. They have been doing well. For me, I was waiting for that group to be given a chance to speak, so that it will not be seen that it's only wazee tu na wazee ndio wamepewa hiyo nafasi kubwa, or the senior leaders. Let youth be given that space to speak for the youth, so that they will give that needed anger in the youth. Watu wakasirike, wapeana ile hali ya watu kukasirika kabisa kwa vijana, na wapate the reason why they should come out and be on the front line to fight this regime. Okanga was given chance, which was very nice, but the other boys walikuwa wanafinyiliwa sana. So I don't know who was doing all these things, but we can see Oparanya might have been a part of that kind of thing. So they should give chance to all leaders within Western. Let us stop this unnecessary fight within Azimio la Umoja. Oparanya should stick to being an ODM deputy party leader, and then work within that bracket. Everyone will just recognize him in that manner, and then let him stop undermining FCP Barasa. Apewe Barasa also a chance to grow, because as long as you undermine him, you are also giving chance to those other people. But giving this guy a chance to work and to shine, it also helps him for the next campaign. So they should open that bracket, so that we will not have that infight of, oh, Magari account or audition and nini. It was totally unnecessary. For me, I would want to see George Wajackoyah being given a chance, even in Western, to talk about those things that people are suffering in while watu wako Western, so that they can feel that we are a part and parcel of this journey of fighting back for our victory.